Happy Friday and welcome to another episode of AppleTube. Today I'm so excited because I'm finally going to share with you about my New York trip. January has been a crazy month for me. I've been traveling all over the place and I haven't even had a second to edit with you any of my videos to share all the adventures I've been on. But today we will start with adventure number 1. New York City. After Miss America, I decided that I wanted to go to New York for New Year's Eve because this has been on my bucket list for many years, and I figured, why not do it the year I Miss Washington, because there are going to be so many opportunities that I will never have any other year. So I asked some of the other Miss America girls if they wanted to go, and everyone kind of thought it'd be fun in theory, but as you know by now, I'm the type of person who says they're going to do something and then actually does it. And I was serious. Hashtag do stuff. So I bought a plane ticket and I said, who's coming? And I thought maybe 2 or 3 girls would show up and it'd be a small group of us in New York City. 14 girls ended up coming to the city. Y'all, it was amazing. It was my full intent to create this amazing, beautiful, magical highlight reel of all the activities we did, all the food we ate, the people we saw. And then I realized once I got there that trying to update my Instagram, take pictures, get video content, it was just too much, and I really wanted to be intentional with my time and spend time with the girls, getting to know them more and working on our friendship. So I just kind of stopped trying to get a lot of video content, and I'm so sorry because there was a potential for a really cool video. But I figured I'd take the content that I did get and mix it in with a little bit of my AppleTube talk and share all the funny stories with you this way. So I hope that's okay.
Day 1, we're in the subway tunnel. We're gonna try and get a card. We'll see how that goes.
Of the trip. Ugh. It's so hard to choose just one. Ugh. Definitely one of them though was one of the first days we were there. We wanted to go to the Met Museum and we got there. It's freezing cold outside and there's a line wrapped probably 5 times around the building, and none of us really wanted to wait in that, so we just sat on the steps and started taking photos, and we took out our banners to take a picture in those, and people started looking. Before we walked away, Gabby, Miss New York, put her banner on, walked past the line and past the security guard, and he goes, "Hey Miss New York, where do you think you're going?" And she looked at him and said, "I'm going to the Met." And then she walked right in. They let us go straight into the Met, so we all followed her. And he looked at us like, "Who are you guys?" And we just all pulled out our banners and walked right past him, and they let us in! It was incredible. I thought we were gonna get in trouble, so when she first walked back, I was like running in the opposite direction, but hey, it worked. We got into the Met, so that was great.
We're in. Hello. We're in an Uber right now, headed to Carlos Bakery. Hoboken, New Jersey, where they filmed Cake Boss. Yay! We're gonna decorate some cakes.
Being at Carlos Bakery was so much fun because I used to watch Cake Boss, so I felt like I was in the show, and learning how to decorate cakes from the people that work there was just so cool. The best part, however, though, since we did this on New Year's Eve, we woke up on New Year's Day and decided to eat our cake for breakfast. So Sarah, Miss Ohio, and I sat on our beds and we didn't have any forks, so we ate our cake with our face, and it was the best decision I think I've ever made. I highly recommend it. Another super fun thing was going to a taping of The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Trevor asked us who we were and started to make some funny jokes about Miss America, asked us if we wore our sashes everywhere we went, and he actually asked for a sash of his own that says Mr. Daily Show. So the group of girls that went the day after us had gone to the craft store, and we made him a sash that said Mr. Daily Show, and we all signed it and gave it to him that next night. If you want to see the clip that they published from that, click the link down in the comments where I have the blog that I posted about New York, and there is a link to the video of The Daily Show in there. Another highlight was seeing the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular. I don't know if you've ever seen the Rockettes, but that was the most precise, perfect, just everything all together, it's like watching synchronized swimming. It was incredible, and it was even more special because it was their last show of the season. So that just put me back in the Christmas mood, and I now want to be a Rockette. Okay, I can't finish this video without talking about my favorite experience. I'm sure you all already know what I'm gonna say, but Good Morning America. Alright, so here's a little story about this. The only other time I've been to Good Morning America was 2 years ago, and I went by myself. My professor got me in through a connection we had at Chapman that worked there, and I just stood basically behind the cameras, behind the scenes on the first floor, because they have 2 studios. The one on the bottom is for the first hour of the show, which is more of the news, and then the second hour is in the top studio, which is more like the fun news, the 8 to 9 hours. So when I was there before, I was on the bottom level of the studio, just watching from behind the scenes. So I figured we would all be doing the same thing. So we get there and they take us up to the top studio and they put us on the set as part of the audience. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be on the show. One of the producers had come up to my table and asked if anyone wanted to share their New Year's resolution. And I said, sure, I'll do it. I didn't think it'd be a big deal. I honestly thought that the camera would just come up and ask me a question and they would move on. But she goes, all right, well, we're gonna move you to a table behind the host and then we're gonna come mic you up during a commercial break, and when they call you down, come stand by Ginger Z. And I am freaking out. I'm over here thinking, I'm gonna be on the show. I had no idea. When it came time for my segment, I walked down and stood next to Ginger Z, and it was probably the best moment of my life. The whole time I was just praying that I wouldn't blow it, because I had this 30-second opportunity to, I don't know, be on my dream show, and I didn't want to feel like a fool when I got off. So luckily I was able to hold myself together and had such a fun time. It was honestly so much fun, and I think what made it better was during the commercial break, Robin Roberts came up to me and Ginger, and they just were so encouraging and lifted me up. So I'm super thankful that we were able to go to the show. It ended up being way more fun than I thought it would be, and here's a little clip of what I did.
So we thought, why not bring somebody down? Nicole in our audience, come on down. You've got a New Year's resolution you want to share with us, so tell us.
I really want to have a balanced lifestyle that's going to be maintainable in the long term, because for me, health is so much more than about physical appearance and just looking good.
Yeah.
And I want to have a body that's strong and able to do stuff.
Okay, that's a great resolution. That's a good one. So, Carrie,
Yes.
you said to me earlier,
Quite honestly, the rest of the time we spent eating really good food like unicorn ice cream cones and frozen hot chocolate, and we had a tea party, which was amazing, and just hanging out, having some good quality girl time. I have never been so thankful to be part of a sisterhood like this, and I'm just so thankful for the friendships and how we are still so close even after Miss America. So if you've ever wanted to go to New York for New Year's Eve, do it. It's so fun. I highly recommend it. Had a great time. If you want a more detailed version of what we did and places we ate and things we saw, click the link down in the comments to see the blog that I did. It has a much more in-depth description of everything we did. Sorry I wasn't able to get better video, but you know, sometimes you just gotta live in the moment, and I would rather live my life than rather see it through a lens. So I appreciate you understanding that. And don't worry, I have 3 more awesome videos that I have ready to publish about the rest of my adventures in Pennsylvania and Texas that are coming up. So go to my channel, please subscribe. YouTube is doing this new thing where if you don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time, they're gonna kick you out of their partner program. And I really don't want that to happen to me. I appreciate you, I appreciate your support, I appreciate you watching my videos, and I wanna keep making them to shine light and encourage people everywhere. So if you have the time, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have the time, watch an extra video, share it with a friend. If you scroll down to the very bottom, there's some really funny ones. So I'll just leave that there, let you do your exploring. But I appreciate you. I want you to know how much you are loved and valued. And yeah, follow me on these channels below for more updates, and we'll see you next time.